That's a question.
True! That's so true. Okay, so what are we doing here?
Zip it.
What are we doing here then?
Chilling, eating.
Okay, but in this specific video we are gonna answer to your questions! Last week we published a video about an announcement of Q&A and you asked us so many questions and today we are answering them.
We've been spending night and day going through them.
There were so many questions about Malaysia, so we decided to not answer to those ones and do a specific video later on just about Malaysia, because otherwise this video would have become kilometric. So we are just gonna answer to as many questions about other travel topics or any kind of questions that you asked us, and we try to not repeat ourselves. So if someone asked one question that a person before already asked, then sorry, but we will not answer again to the same one. How it's gonna work, you will see a screenshot of the question and then right after you will see our answer. The thing is, what we decided to do is to answer individually. So this means that you will see the screen split in half, like now, and you will see my answer to the question and Vincent's answer to the question. So you will have two answers for each question from different point of view. When he's gonna answer, I'm gonna be out in the balcony. When I'm gonna answer, he's gonna be out in the balcony. So we don't know each other answers.
Unless it was for the fact that Alessia saved all her answers in my iCloud notebook.
No! You're not authorized to read it.
I did.
You did!
I didn't.
Okay, I want to trust him.
I didn't.
Alright, so let's start with it! Woohoo!
So I'm currently 25 years old and I'm turning 26 in October this year. Just a little child.
I'm 29 years old.
We are currently in beautiful Bali, Indonesia.
So right now we are in Bali. You hear me?
I hear every single question.
No! Go to the pool, go downstairs.
It's pretty easy. I have like 8-9 t-shirts, I have 3 pairs of shorts, 2 pairs of shoes and like underwears for a week. So you just have to make sure that you do your laundry every now and then and you'll be fine.
Actually, I don't have little clothes. The thing is that I keep buying clothes and I keep throwing clothes that I'm not using or that I ruin or that I damaged. But actually you don't need that much clothes. It's quite hot here, so it's mainly like dress, t-shirt and shorts, that's it.
I would say that it was when we were in Sapa in northern Vietnam trekking there, because we stayed at this local like ethnic minority family, and it was a huge cultural clash because they live very simple, and it made me look at things in a completely different perspective. I will not forget about the look on their faces when I turn on my electrical toothbrush. It was really interesting.
I think for sure when we stayed with the tribe family in Sapa in Vietnam, we hiked through the rice fields and we stayed the night with the Hmong tribe family. That was so cool.
We've basically been so busy traveling non-stop the whole time, and yes, it's only traveling, but it really takes a lot of energy. So if I could change one thing, I would probably have made it so that we could stay a little longer, reflect, get the time to reflect, think. Everything has just been so fast and it's been so busy. But on the other hand, if we would have had to spend longer time and slow down our travel, it would have been very expensive first of all, and we would have had to travel for so much longer.
I think I will get more chilled time because we've been visiting so much, but I would like to have some more own time about doing things that I like reading and so on. So that's what we are gonna try to do now here in Bali.
So basically I lived in London and worked in London for 3 years, moved there in 2011 and met Alessia at work because she started to work at my working place.
We met in London, we didn't like each other at the beginning, we were living there both of us and we were working together.
We've been traveling just over 4 months now, and by the time we get to Australia where we will work for a bit and travel more of course, we will have traveled for 5 months. But then during the past 5 years we've been together, we've done a lot of smaller holidays as well.
This trip started in January 2017, but we are together from 5 years and we traveled a lot together before.
Well, the best thing is to go through all of this together and have someone to share all these moments with. That it's Alessia, it's even better. The worst thing I would say is that you have very limited own space, basically, because we live so close to each other, on top of each other, basically 24/7.
I would say that the best part is that you are never alone. I have the best travel mate, I'm so happy. If I have to think to a worst part, I will totally say that you can get quite unattractive when you are sweaty and tired and so on. And with you, I mean me. You, me, us.
Never just want to keep traveling. Traveling is the best, definitely.
I would say one time, it was when we arrived to Vietnam and we took an overnight bus ride from Laos to Vietnam. And it was a nightmare of a bus ride, and the bus driver decided to dump us in the motorway about 7 kilometers out from the city, so that was not fun at all.
Well, at home, before I resigned, I worked as an assistant store manager for a French clothing brand in my hometown in Stockholm, in Sweden. After the travels, we'll see what I'll be up to.
I used to be visual merchandiser. I quit my job and I don't intend to do it ever again in my life, I hope.
We don't really know how long we will be traveling. It looks we'll be out until next spring, March, April, May in 2018. To reach the actual amount that I've spent on the traveling, on the actual traveling, it would have taken me a few months, maybe up to half a year to manage to save that money along with paying my bills. But I've been saving non-stop for about 2 years just so that I can have a good budget.
We are not sure actually for how long, it depends from a lot of different factors. Hopefully quite long. Many years. I would say at least 2-3 years with a good salary like the one that you get in Sweden.
Så har vi mina svenska frågor här. Först och främst har vi redan varit då i Hongkong, i Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore och så nu i Indonesien. Kvar på resan så är jag i Australien om en månad för lite jobb och resa också. Sen så åker vi till Nya Zeeland. Sen efter det så hoppas vi och tror att vi ska kunna åka till eller besöka Filippinerna och Japan också. Jag flyttade till London 2011, bodde och jobbade där i 3 år och träffade Alessia när hon började på mitt jobb.
Så vi ska gå på Indonesien, Australien, kanske New Zealand och Filippinerna. Vi träffade på jobbet i London.
well, it'll probably be the fine of like 20 euros that we'll have to pay now, because it turns out that we are overstaying our Indonesian visa for 1 day, because we thought it was 1 month visa, but it's actually 30 days where the day on arrival is counted. We had to take a quite expensive flight because we waited too long to book a night train journey from Da Nang to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam.
It must be the flight that we had to book from Da Nang to Ho Chi Minh, because actually we wanted to take the train, but we waited so long that the train got fully booked and we had to take a quite expensive flight.
Since when we met, we both spoke English. English has been our language. My Italian is not very good at all, and Alessia is not speaking Swedish very fluently, so English works perfectly fine.
So we mainly speak English, very few words of Italian and few sentences of Swedish.
Pizza, pasta, tutti frutti. Grazie, ciao, arrivederci.
Direi in generale la Malesia per la diversità di paesaggi che ti offre, la cordialità delle persone. Per quanto riguarda il mare e le isole, direi l'isola di Koh Lipe in Thailandia, è un paradiso terrestre.
I'm 1 meter and 84 centimeter short. Wish I was taller. Doctor told me I was gonna be 192 when I was like 13. That didn't happen. Well, if she's ordered something that I really like and that I'm not full myself already, I might have her food as well. But she likes to eat too, so she normally finishes the stuff.
Alright, so I have 3 tattoos. So I have this one, I have this one, and I have this one. This one is from the book The Little Prince, which is a French book for kids, which is highly recommended even for grown-up, because it's a book that teaches you about life. Amazing. And it says in French, what is essential is invisible to the eyes. This one is a bow, which is like a modern knot, if we want to say so. So it symbolizes the connection with my family, and I did it when I moved to London and I left Italy for the first time and never went back since then, almost 6 years ago. And this one, it's a triangle with a rose, and it's just a tattoo that me and my sister, we decided to do together, so it's a connection with my sister. So, was that fun?
Oh, thoroughly enjoyed that.
I hope you found that fun, and if you want to see more videos about us, about our Bali stay, you need to wait, because there is still a lot of Malaysia and Singapore coming before than that. But stay tuned, and thank you for watching. If you like the video,
give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, and etc. Send us money.
yeah, can you? If you want us to travel more, can you send us money? Just kidding. Thank you guys, thank you for watching.